Hey guys, if you like this content, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like the video and subscribed to my channel. It helps make these videos worth it going forward.
Hey guys, Altcoin Sherpa here with a crypto market review. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert, do your own research. Okay, today I just want to go very briefly with Bitcoin. I think that Bitcoin is still okay overall from a macro uh, macro. Oh, what am I trying to say? Macro market structure point of view. Um, I think that we potentially see these lows get taken out around 41K. And I still think that this is overall bullish price action. I still believe that as long as these lows at 39K hold, then I think that we are still at a higher low situation. If we hit lower low on high time frame charts, at that point I'm very scared because I fully expect these lows will hold overall, and in order for this overall bullish structure to hold up, meaning we see low, higher low, higher low. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't really a low, in my opinion. Followed by another higher low. Obviously, high, higher high, higher high. So I really would like to see that this overall low to hold, because if we see a lower low at that point, then I'm going to be very scared. Sure, it could wick down. That's still, technically a lower low at that point. It's still scary, but I'm fully expecting this to be a higher low than what we saw back at before in September. So what is this price action like? To me, it's very similar to the May price action. What we saw like a big liquidation event, and then we saw price kind of consolidate. Looked really gross, many wicks down, but obviously in hindsight this was absorption. And then price, obviously, you know what price did, it mooned after that. So what we're seeing right now, and as I said, you can see comparisons very similar to back in May. You can see this long wick here, and I fully expect. I would not be surprised to see this like taken out, but I don't expect to see any high time frame closes below this. Maybe we see something similar to back in July, where we see a daily close below this, and everybody's screaming like we're going to 20K. But to me, I still believe that the overall high time frame bottom is mostly in. Sure, it might wick down below to I don't know, like 40K or something like that. But generally speaking, I think that overall this is still it's still a macro higher low. Now, I have waited for this wick to get filled out for weeks now, and I'll show you another chart as well. I'll go to my regular list. Here we go. Okay, as you can see here, these are mass liquidations events, and I obviously went through this chart as well in the past, but you can see that you see mass liquidation event where you see a big long wick, big red candle, everybody gets destroyed like this. See price get bought back up, short-term lower high, and then price often revisits the lows, or it even takes out the lows. So as you can see back in May, this low got taken out with that wick down in late June, and then the daily close it revisited that level again in late July. Now, I don't expect this consolidation to take as long as it did back in May for a few reasons, but we are still seeing more chop, but I do believe that we are going to see that area filled out. And I have waited for anywhere from 42 to 44K for quite some time, for weeks now. If you've watched my videos or looked at my tweets, it's just very normal for price to revisit these levels. So if it does revisit like 42K or 41K or 40K, I don't know what it's going to do. It's still fine overall as long as these lows are held and maintained. Then I think that everything is going to be okay. Now, if you want to look at some of my previous videos, you can look at my plan, but I guess I'll just go briefly into the idea of what I'm going to have. So I do believe that we'll continue to chop around, and maybe price will go a little bit lower. Maybe break the low, this swing low at 41K. I don't know if it will or not. What's going to happen after that? I think that we see maybe a wick down or consolidation and price. I am going to fill orders down at these lows, and at that point, I believe that price will hit a lower high somewhere around $60,000. It's going to be very similar to the August price action, where price grinds back up, hits a lower high compared to the highs established back in May, and then forms a higher low, which is what I expect here. We'll still form a higher low, maybe around $50,000, 48K or something like that, and then we'll just continue up. Now, if we go and hit the lower high compared to November and then make a lower low, we go like below 41K. At that point, I am going to just dump everything because I believe that the overall market structure will turn bearish because we hit a lower high and further a lower low. So my plan right now is to just really go ahead and buy a lot of stuff, a lot of coins at these kind of 40K to 43K area, and I have been looking for this area for a long time. And I'm going to de-risk a lot of my crypto when price gets up to 60K, 55 to 60K. I do believe that this will be a good de-risking opportunity for many people, and you can sell a lot of your altcoins or whatever coin you're in, and you can just happily rebuy if price gets higher. Now, I know that sounds counterintuitive, but if price does eventually break all-time high, then it should really just keep running to like 100K or wherever. And altcoins for their USD pairs at least should also do pretty well. But for me right now, I'm just going to go ahead and have a lot of orders lower, and then I'll de-risk a lot when price goes to this level here. I'll just probably sell a whole bunch of my coins, and either look to buy a dip if price makes to the higher low, like I expect, around 45 to 50K or so, and then kind of play it by ear. So that's kind of like my overall plan for Bitcoin. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for your support.